the same now.
How do you know you're giving your pet the best food possible? In this episode, I'll tell you what to look out for. Is more expensive food better? The answer is no. There are plenty of foods and diets out there that are extremely expensive that don't have an AAFCO stamp. They are not regulated by the state or federal government, and so they don't meet the nutritional needs of your pet. The AAFCO stamp is very important. It stands for the American Association of Feed Control Officials. Sometimes the more you spend on a food, that means higher quality ingredients, but again, that is certainly not the case across the board, and you can't just make a blanket statement that if I spend a lot of money on a food, I know I'm getting good quality ingredients. Most important thing, look for that AAFCO stamp and talk with your veterinarian. How do I know that I'm giving my pet the best food possible? And the answer is, what's your pet's overall health and physical fitness level? If you're feeding a more senior dog, then they're not going to have the energy requirements required from a young, active, growing puppy. What about brands? Certain brands are better than others, but that has nothing to do with cost. So the answer is, there are many pet foods that would be good for your pet, and it is all dependent upon the lifestyle of your pet. The most important things to look for are that AAFCO stamp, and make sure it's done by a feed trial. 2, look at the health and physical status of your pet. If they're doing well, you're probably doing great by them as far as nutrition is concerned. And 3, talk with your veterinarian, because they may have some recommendations that are specific to the lifestyle of your pet. You're watching The Pet Collective Cares. Want to see more of Ask a Vet? Then don't forget to subscribe.
Hello, this is Dr. Karen Becker, and by popular demand, today's video is on best to worst foods for your dogs and cats. When eating to both dogs is high protein, high moisture.
How do you know you're giving your pet the best?
From all of the political food fighting to a real food fight, specifically a dog food fight, 2 pet food companies are barking at one another in court, and ABC's Lindsay Janis is on the story. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning, Dan. Purina and Blue Buffalo are locked in a nasty battle, and it's all about what's inside those bags of dog and cat food. Blue Buffalo is accusing Purina of orchestrating a smear campaign that falsely attacks the quality of its ingredients. Purina is accusing Blue Buffalo of false advertising. Meanwhile, pet owners are stuck in the middle, wondering if they're getting what they're paying for.
This morning, a legal battle between pet food companies over what we feed our beloved companions is getting uglier.
When you love them like family, you want to feed them like family.
In one corner, Blue Buffalo, calling itself one of the fastest growing dog and cat food brands in America. And in the other, one of the biggest brands, Purina. Blue Buffalo claims its pet food is free of chicken and poultry byproducts and offers some grain-free varieties.
I compared my big name cat food to Blue. It was clear. Blue had everything I wanted and none of the stuff I didn't want.
But Purina says that's just not true. Last week, filing a lawsuit against Blue Buffalo for false advertising. The suit alleges testing at an independent lab found significant percentages of poultry byproduct meal in Blue Buffalo's top-selling life protection products, and that some of its grain-free products contain rice or corn. But now Blue Buffalo is biting back with a countersuit refuting Purina's claims about its ingredients and claiming defamation. In a statement on its website, Purina says, "We stand by our complaint."
It's really important that owners are getting what they pay for and that it's really accurate.
And with American pet owners expected to spend nearly $23 billion this year on food for these treasured members of the family, the stakes are high.
Well, for dog owners, that annual spend breaks down to about $240 a year, but the market for premium food is growing the fastest, with more pet parents seeking nutritious and natural food for their dogs. Dan, I know you're a cat owner. What do you buy?
I have no idea. My wife is in charge of the cat food. I just open it and feed it to them sometimes.
But as you mentioned, it's a